Alright boys, I figured out the fastest, glitchiest way to end up getting Stubs in MLB The Show 21. It's absolutely cracked, and it is insane the amount of Stubs you can get at this time of year. It's literally about 200,000 Stubs an hour. Yes, you heard that right. 200,000 Stubs an hour. And I'm going to be giving you all the tips and tricks to do it as fast as possible. Boys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub, as we are 50 subs away from 6,000 subscribers. Hit that sub button. Helps me out an absolute ton. Let's get right into it. Alright boys, first things first, if you want to make Stubs in the game before getting to the market, one of the best things to actually end up doing right now that is grindable if you want to spend time. Now, if you struggle to win games, don't worry, later in the video, stay to the end of the video, because we're going to be going over a method that takes 0 skill to make about 200,000 Stubs an hour. But if you want to make Stubs by simply playing the game, do the brand new Trey Turner event. Now, I have not grinded Trey Turner yet. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm going to be doing it probably tonight on stream. We're going to be grinding this, but Trey Turner right now has an insane amount of buy orders for 1 million Stubs. It is 25 wins, which isn't that difficult. 25 wins, 3-inning games. You should be able to get this in about 5 hours of playtime, making it to where each hour will end up getting you 200,000 Stubs an hour. This isn't the method that I'm talking about. I'm just talking about a playable method right now that you can end up doing to get some of these guys. On top of the 25 win Trey Turner, Manny Machado is going for 245K, so that puts it at 1.25 mil. And then again, Dave Parker, I believe, he's going for 42K. So about 1.3 million Stubs by getting 25 wins in this event. That is insane. We haven't had an event like that in this year. It is crazy how many Stubs you get. On top of that, if you keep on going, you can get a lot of these guys too. I believe that Ricky Henderson still goes for a good amount. Yeah, 270K, but that is a lot of wins on top of it, and I completely understand if you want to end it at 25 wins. It makes perfect sense. This is basically all you need to do to get this. As far as other pretty easy grindable things, now we're getting to some of the really easy things to make Stubs. Conquest is huge. Another way, if you want Stubs and you want to end up getting a lot of this, you can end up looking up certain affinity maps and the hidden rewards. Click on a video, for example, we got Blade here, and you basically just take this, click on the end of the video, and look at all the hidden reward locations, all the stuff that he's done to get all of the hidden rewards in the Conquest. Alright boys, now that we've gotten rid of the playable options on how to end up making Stubs in MLB The Show 21, we're going to be talking about the market and how the brand new juicy way on how I am getting 200K an hour doing this gross method. Alright boys, some of you guys know this by now, but some of these gaps are disgusting. They are so good for making Stubs right now. You can make a ton. Now, we're just going to be going over some of the cards that I have been looking at, especially that have been moving really quick and been getting a ton of Stubs per flip. Now, the first card that we are going to be talking about that I have flipped a ton is Walker Bueller. Now, Walker Bueller is moving so quick, not only because he's a finest card and you need him for those collections, but he's a really good, I'd say he's at least top 8 pitcher in the game right now. 117 hits per 9 with a really good pitch mix, and everybody loves Walker Bueller. Now, he has a huge gap right now. Now, a lot of people get really confused whenever they're buying and selling cards, and they always ask me in the comment section below if I can kind of just break it down and go a little bit slower. So I am going to go a little bit slower this video. If you're more advanced, I know you get the gist, but we're going to be talking about some of these gaps. What you're going to be doing, the first thing is you're going to be putting a buy order. So you put in a buy order right here for 1 Stub less than what is on the sellable, which is 23,888. Now you want to end up putting a 1 Stub higher. Actually, I messed it up. 1 Stub higher, so you're going to make this 23,000. Now you can move this if you need to. So 23,889. I always only go 1 Stub over, and then you're gonna wait for that to fill, and usually it takes a couple minutes. Now I'm gonna be talking about what you can do while this is taking a couple minutes. Obviously, you're gonna have to have a little bit of Stub flow to end up doing this. So one thing I'd recommend, if you don't have Stubs and you're at literally 0, play Tops Now moments, sell the Tops Now cards. You will get about 60K for just finishing 1 Tops Now moment, and it'll take about an hour-ish. Now, once this ends up filling, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to press on the sell order, press on sell, go to 35,498. So you want to make it one stub less. You can see that this is going to fill for 31,000 stubs, which from the 23,889 buy order, that ends up being about 8,059 stubs per flip, which is absolutely insane. And these things move really quick. You can end up getting about 5 flips an hour, so you multiply that by 5, and that ends up being 40,000. Now, you might be like, Brady, you ended up saying this was a 200,000 stub an hour method. Now, it is. This is what you're going to end up doing. While you're doing Walker Bueller, which is just as big of a gap, you're also going to be doing Charlie Morton, which has even a bigger gap right now. Austin Riley, and the other one I have been doing is actually Starling Marte, which is 39 to 25, which is an absolute huge thing. You end up taking 40 times 4, and that ends up being 161,000 an hour, and that's at 5 flips an hour per card. That is very, very doable, especially at night. Best time to flip is going to be at night, usually like 6 to 10. The reason why I think this is, I think most people are on the game from 6 to 10. Most people have school, work, stuff like that, and then they get on at night, and that's whenever they're doing orders. Also, if you're in school and you want to end up doing this, it's not like you can't flip during the day. Use the MLB The Show companion app. I have a video on how to download it, and there's tons of videos on how to end up using the app really efficiently, and I'll do this all the time. So you end up doing Walker Bueller, Charlie Morton, Austin Riley, and Starling Marte. Another guy you can end up doing is Brandon Woodruff. You see that that's a 41,000 to 25,000. One thing that I will say though, Walker Bueller, Charlie Morton, and Austin Riley are the 3 that are going to move the fastest. Usually Starling Marte, I have struggled to get 5 flips an hour. Usually it's like 3 to 4 range, and so that can be pretty hard. Occasionally you'll end up even getting more for Walker Bueller, and you'll end up getting a faster thing. One thing I'll also say is you have to continuously check your orders. This is a 200,000 stub method. You got to actually end up grinding it, and so what you're going to end up doing is making sure that you don't end up losing this. You can see that I lost this 23,889 to someone who put in 4 orders for 24K, and so basically if you want to end up getting rid of your order, what you're going to end up doing is going to my orders and end up canceling the active order and going back into the finest, which is the best cards to flip right now. So you just kind of got to stay diligent and stay on this page, and you'll end up getting an insane amount of stubs. This is one of the best stub methods and the best time of year to do it. So make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub again if you haven't. This is the best way to get stubs, and that will be the show right now. It's going to help you guys an absolute ton to end up getting all the cards on your God Squad that you really, really want. Again, if this video ended up helping you guys out, make sure you drop a like and a sub. Helps me out an absolute ton. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm going to be uploading more videos, but I know a lot of people are doing Christmas things. If you're not doing Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.